right, so last night did not. I've been fighting this migraine for a couple of days now, and during the day I didn't feel great. I was just getting more and more tired, so I canceled the stream. Then before the game started, I had already fallen asleep in my chair, so I can't do this. So I had to cancel. I didn't watch the game. So I text my brother, say I'm not watching the game. He says, "Oh, thank God," because he's exhausted, his back hurts, so he says he can go to bed now. So because I'm not going to do a stream or a recap. I text Stu, I tell him. Stu texts me this morning. He fell asleep in his chair. He didn't see most of the game, so he doesn't want to do the review. and then I saw the highlights, and then I saw what happened. Okay, so where do I start? Well, let's start here. They did what I suggested to put Vetrano up on the top line. Obviously, I only saw the highlights, so I didn't see the entirety of the game, so I can't comment. Other than at one point, I saw him on the ice, and I think that was for the Uyghur goal, and then later on it was Huberdeau Barkov and Marchment. So I don't know what the lines were by the end of the night, but it was Huberdeau Barkov and Marchment on the ice at the same time together because we were desperate for goals, I guess. All right, let's just get into the. What are we doing at backup goalie? Does anybody have any idea? Spencer Knight, it made sense to get him some games, but now I'm really confused because it actually looks like we picked up this kid Johansson with the idea of playing him. He's not good. His numbers, he's not good. What? There's a reason why he was on waivers. And yes, somebody else might pick him up when we waive him, but this now cost us a game because I think that was a winnable game. And I watched what I could watch of it. He did make some good saves the first two periods. And I started thinking, while I was watching the highlights, I'm thinking, oh, so maybe it wasn't his fault. And then I saw the third period goals. Just an absolute meltdown. Now, this is my fault. This is my bad. I guess I'll never freaking learn. But for those of you who watch the channel on a regular basis, you know about a week ago, yeah, at the end of the road trip, before the homestand, at the end of the beautiful road trip before the homestand, what did I start saying? I started praising Brunette. I started praising how they were handling the goaltending situation. I started saying Brunette should get a contract. We started talking about how maybe even Coach of the Year. And now look. Now look at what I did. Now the last game wasn't so much. Well, I guess kind of he did make some Cocoa Puffs coaching decisions the last game because that was that time where we had the empty net and we left the guys out there for 2.5 minutes. And then now we're actually going to play this kid Johansson. So there's a part of me that wants to scream, what the hell are we doing? And then there's the other part of me that says, stop praising people, you freaking idiot Jaws. Just stop. So that's it. That's it. Everybody sucks. They all suck. So we've lost 2 in a row at home. You kind of saw the Nashville thing coming, but this thing last night, this abomination. And now we got Edmonton Saturday, and then do we have a break? Yeah, we have Edmonton Saturday, and then we don't play again till Thursday. So you figure you're going to see Bobrovsky Saturday. Obviously, he needed a break. But what the hell are we doing with Spencer Knight? Now, if we had picked up a Drieger-esque goalie, a suitable, experienced backup goalie that you know is going to go in there and give you a chance and not choke in the third period, then I could see giving Knight the extended time at the AHL. But that ain't what we got. We got a guy who hadn't been on the ice since, what, December 4th? And we just throw him out? What are we doing? Pisses me off. That was a blown 2 points. We could have come back and won that game. And you got to wonder the mentality of the team is scratching their heads. What? I would love an explanation. I would love it if, and I say this, I'm not trying to be a jerk about this. This is a genuine ask. Will one of our media guys ask the question of, like, what is going on with Spencer Knight, and is he coming back? Is he not? Could somebody ask the question, because they're not giving us any information, and now this has really stopped making sense. This has really stopped making sense. That's the point to it. I don't understand what the hell we're doing. So that's it. I can't comment on the rest of the game. Like I said, I saw the highlights. We're trying to look like he was trying to be his maniac self. It looked like he, for what I saw, I saw the one play where he almost scored, and then he basically had to toss himself in the net, so he didn't run over the goalie. That was good to see, actually, because instead of running over the goalie and taking a stupid penalty, he jumped over the goalie headfirst into the net and avoided taking the penalty. So it was actually good to see. It was actually, to me, that part showed me he's thinking that maybe I should stop doing stupid stuff and I might stay in the lineup. But as far as how he looked the rest of the way, you guys will have to tell me. Well, now that's all I have to say about that.